Okay, everybody. Now what you want to do is, if you're on an acoustic piano, you're going to see a name on your piano. You're going to see two black notes, and then there's going to be a white note to the left. Go ahead and place your hand there. That is going to be your middle C. That's your middle C, which you're going to be playing with your thumb. Now remember, I said we have 5 fingers and 5 notes. C, D, E, F, G. Go ahead and do that yourself. And then we're going to go down. G, F, E, D, C. Okay? Now push pause if you need and practice that a few times so you can get used to it. And remember to say the names of the notes when playing the fingers so that you can get this memorized. The quicker you memorize it, the faster you learn, okay? Now that we've gone over the hand position for your right hand, we're gonna go ahead and look at the music, okay? And first we're gonna go over the music and then I'm gonna play it for you. Now, as you can see, the first note, this is your first note, which is C. C has a small line through it, that's a ledger line, and that is your middle C. It will always look exactly like that. It is a line note. The next note is D. It is one step above the C. The next note is E. That is also a line note. You're going to play that with your third finger, your middle finger. Your first space note is F. You're going to play that with your fourth finger, your ring finger. And the last note you're going to learn right now is G, which is the second line note. You're going to play that with your pinky. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here and we're going to play each of these notes with the appropriate finger. I'm going to go ahead and put my hand on the piano and I'm going to read out the note and show my hand playing so you can follow along. C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, G. Now the second line, G, F, E, D, C. G, F, E, D, C. C, D, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C. Now what you can do is pause it and go through it yourself. Now I'm going to play it and you can look at the music while you hear the notes. We're going to start with line 1. C, D, E, F, G. C, D, E, F, G. G, F, E, D, C. G, F, E, D, C. C, D, E, F, G. G, F, E, D, C. Now go ahead and try it and remember that each note does have the letter inside of it. It states C, a D, a E, F, and G. And this will help you along. Remember again, your hand is C, D, E, F, G. So go ahead and practice this so that you feel really comfortable. And then when you do, you can go on to the next video. I hope you're having fun. And just a quick note before we move forward, I wanted to point out just a few things on the page. We have up here the keyboard, which again reminds you where to put your fingers, okay? Remember, it's C, D, E, F, and G. And then we have down here, this is kind of a legend. It's a review of the notes that you're learning, which is again, C, D, E, F, and G, where they're located, and again, a smaller version of the keyboard, which shows you which key to be playing with what finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The swirly twirly symbol right here is called a treble clef. The treble clef you play with your right hand, okay? The notes are read as your right hand notes, all right? You will see it down here. Ah, here's a treble clef. Diane says to go ahead and play these notes with my right hand and put my thumb on middle C. It's indicating a 1. 1 over the C means put my thumb on middle C, which again looks like this. Okay? Just a quick reminder to go over these quick terms before we go on to our next page. Thank you. Okay, on this page, what we're going to be doing is practicing the new notes that we just learned. The first line is going to be reviewing C, E, and G. These are all considered line notes. As you can see on the musical staff, you have lines and spaces. And in C, E, and G, these are all line notes. Remember that little line on C is a ledger line. So what you can do is practice saying the names of the notes, C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, C. Then you can practice playing them, and I'm going to pan down on my hand so you can look at my hand while I'm saying the notes. Here I have my hand in the C position. Here are the 2 black keys. Here's the white key to the left of it, and this is where you put your hand, okay? So it's going to be C, E, G, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, C. Now go ahead and practice that a few times so you can get used to reading the notes and knowing the notes by sight, okay? Now, the next line is going to be your 2 space notes. In the new notes, C, D, E, F, G, there are only 2 space notes. The D, which hangs right below the musical staff, and F, which is your first space note, are the only ones. So it's going to be D, F, D, F, F, D, D, F, D, F, D. Okay, and this is what it looks like when you're playing it. I'm going to pan back down, and here's your D with your second finger, and here's your F with your 4th finger, okay? And it's going to sound like this. D, F, D, F, F, D, D, F, D, F, D. Okay? Now, we're going to the 3rd line, which is practicing all of them. And it goes like this. C, E, D, a space note, F, your first space note in the lines, E, first line note, G, second line note, E, F, D, E, C. Then it continues, G, E, F, D, E, C, E, D, F, E, G. So go ahead and practice saying those and pause the video, and then I'm going to pan down. This is what it sounds like. C, E, D, F, E, go ahead and pause the video and try that a couple times and make sure you know the notes by sight. All right? The last line is just a review. We're going through the notes C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G. Ready? C, C, D, D, E, E, F, F, G, G. Now you can practice this page as many times as you need before going on to the next lesson. Just a reminder, that is your treble clef. That tells you to play it with your right hand. The lines and spaces in the back is called the musical staff. And these right here are the first 5 notes that you just learned. Okay? See you in the next video. Okay, now we're going to practice all the notes you just learned. C, D, E, F, and G. This song is called Ode to Joy, and you should probably recognize it, I would imagine. The treble clef sign tells you you're going to play it with the right hand, and you're going to start with your 3rd finger, that's the 3, on E. And it'll be E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D, C, C. Now go ahead and pause the video and you go ahead and do it and see how many notes you get right. Now I'm going to play it for you so that you can hear what the song sounds like. I'm going to pan down onto my hands so you can see my fingering as I do it. Ready? E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, E, D, D. E, E, F, G, G, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, D, C, C. All right, and that will conclude our lesson 1, practicing the right hand, C, D, E, F, and G. See you in lesson 2.